Okay, so this is a regular Sunday in this park, and it's nothing but community, family. They having a motherfucking ball out here, and I'm so proud of them for sticking together like that. They freaking everywhere. Let me zoom in. They are everywhere. They selling stuff. They serious with this football. See, they got nets everywhere. It's nets there, nets there, nets there, nets over there, nets over there, right there, right there. Net, 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 net. And it's families out here. They got their dogs. They serious about this football, yo. They got their tents out here. The kids are playing. They got the scooters. They got people selling food. They selling food. They selling food. They selling more food. It's like you can come out here with just some money and you are sure to eat. Everybody cooking. Everybody and their mama got a stand. A stand right there, stand right here. There's food everywhere. Even if you didn't bring food, it's food. I think this is so beautiful. They chilling. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. They is not playing. And you know, I'm sure Mother Earth is very happy. Because you know the Mexicans, y'all black. Yeah, y'all niggas, Negus is, yeah. Y'all part of the family. So, they still out here giving Mother Earth what she needs and deserves. I'm so proud of that. Look at they chilling. They came with their chairs. They came to see the football game. You know what I mean? They came to see the football game. You know what I mean? They ain't playing. They put the kids in the bouncy houses. Go over there in the bouncy house while we go play football. They got it down pat. That is so cool. Look at the little babies. And they got a couple of people watching the babies while they play football. They all up there. Every little place where is some grass for them to, this is bringing it back for me. Because we used to do this. The indigenous community used to do this. Now, I'm sure they still do. I just haven't seen it to this capacity. Where they bringing tents and bouncy houses and they making sure the kids are straight. They making sure the men are straight. They making sure the women are straight. They everywhere. Like roaches. These light-skinned roaches, yeah. They're light-skinned roaches. Alright, I'm about to get up out of here and go to, it's Sunday. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to go back home. And I don't know, I still want to do something. So I may go to the movies later. And I need to download Nudge again. Because Nudge has all the little free things that they have in New York for you to do. People be like, it's nothing to do. It's nowhere for me to go. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's stuff to do. It's so many free things. There's so many things that are really less expensive for us to do. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Okay, if you want to do something, you'll find a way to get it done. These people are out here every Sunday, and I'm sure now because the kids are out of school, they're out here almost every day. I'm talking about what they're doing out of here takes preparation. They need to see who's riding with who. They need to see who's carrying the balls. They need to see who's bringing the nets for the volleyball. They needs to see who's bringing the food. You know, is everybody bringing a dish and then they all bringing it together, or is this that one sister that always cook everything? This takes organization, and we used to have so much fun doing that. I remember when I was younger, we used to go to the park like this, and we used to get the big shopping cart, and we used to ooh, couldn't get it. We used to make the potato salad and the macaroni salad at night. We used to make the fried chicken at night. We used to season the steaks. This is when I was little and we was eating all that meat and stuff. We would marinate the steaks at night. Get whatever seasoning we need for, anything else. But we would prep. We would buy the paper cups and the paper napkins and the paper knives and the paper forks and spoons. We used to get the sodas. We used to get the little CNC sodas, every flavor. Orange was my favorite flavor, and grape. But we used to get the cream soda, the grape soda, the green lime soda, the orange soda, the pink punch. We used to get two or three of each. We used to pack the cooler with ice. This takes preparation. That's what I'm saying. It takes family coming together in love and unity. My mama calling everybody. I think I'm only remembering Kay and Jimmy coming, but I think it used to be Kay and Jimmy. Sometimes Nat used to come through. We used to have cookouts. My Aunt Treetop's ex-husband and my cousins, Scotty and Keith and Scotty. We used to really, really make an effort to come together as a community. Now, motherfuckers be like, I don't know what everybody else is doing, but if they don't call me, I ain't calling them. I ain't got time for it. They don't care about me. I don't care about them. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. My daughter used to say that all the time. Don't nobody call me, so why should I call them? First of all, do you have everybody's number? And do you call anybody? No. So you can't expect everybody to call you. I was the effort maker. I could say that wholeheartedly. When I was younger in my 20s and I had kids, I brought them to my mother's house, because you don't wait till the grandmother comes to your house. You take the kids to the grandmother's house because she's the grandmother. We're taking our kids to introduce the let's keep it real. Listen to the name. Grandmother. She is the grandmother. She is the greatest of all the mothers that are in the family. She's the grandmother. And you honor her as the grandmother, meaning she was there, and she teaches you wisdom and knowledge. She is just a pillar of the family. What happened to that? Granddaddy used to come home, give grandmama his money on payday. Grandma used to make his dinner. After he goes and take a shower and stuff, and come back down, and his dinner be on a table. And granddaddy didn't say much of nothing. He brought home the bacon, and grandma made sure he had it cooked. He didn't have to open up his mouth and say, I'm hungry. He came from work, and he went upstairs to take a shower. And my grandmother knew as soon as he walked through the door, her job was to go in the kitchen and make sure he ate, because he went to work without no argument and fuss. So why should he come home and not receive nourishment? Why he used to come to the door? We used to be like, Granddaddy! We used to run to him. He used to throw us up in the air, Do me now, granddaddy, do me. He throw one kid up, then he throw the other one up, then he throw the other one up, then he throw the other one up. We thought my grandfather was the most greatest thing popping, you know? He was everything. He was handsome, he was strong, he was a hunter. He would go get his rifles and go hunt. I keep forgetting what he used to groundhog. Not groundhog. Was it groundhog? I keep forgetting what he used to hunt. But everybody used to eat it and buy it when he used to hunt them. I think they was groundhog, but I don't think they was groundhog. Was they groundhog? What else did they used to hunt back in the day? Out there in South Carolina. I think he lived. I always give South Carolina and North Carolina mixed up. Which one my grandfather was in, which one my grandmother was in. Myrtle Beach. I believe that's South Carolina. And I think my grandmother was in North Carolina. But yeah, miss all that community, boy. Miss all of that community. We used to get together and plan stuff. I remember when we used to have picnics at Drew Hill Park. And it'd be my aunts and my cousin Tanya and my aunt Joyce. Not too many of my cousins used to come out to the park. Not too many of them used to come out to the park. But I just remember when we used to get together, play badminton. What else we used to play? Volleyball, kickball. We just had so much fun, y'all. We had so much fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. So, yeah. I'm really a sucker for community and family because I grew up like that. If you never experienced it, you probably would be like, And bringing my kids up, they experienced it and I thought they enjoyed it. But it's like my kids grew up and they saw how my family treated me. And they became adults and decided to do the same thing, treat me the same kind of way. I don't know what that, well, I do know what that's all about, but it is what it is. Yet I would have hoped that they would have utilized the foundation that I gave them and taught them that family is everything. My kids used to fuss and fight with each other and they used to come and tell on each other. And I used to be like, y'all fighting? I used to be like, get the belt. Get the belt. They knew I didn't beat them. So they knew what was going down. I don't know why they used to come to me when they already knew what I was going to do. But I was like, either you want your ass whooped or y'all going to hug and kiss. I said it. I'll be like, it's up to you. Figure it out. They used to be like, oh, come on, man. Like, oh. And they used to be mad. Like, they didn't want to ass whooping, but they damn sure ain't want to hug and kiss. I'm like, it's your choice. It's your choice. And you got 5 minutes to make a decision. I don't even think I gave him 5 minutes. I gave him a minute and counted down. Counted that minute down to the 10, 9, 8, and they would kiss each other and be like, wipe their mouth off. Thank you. Or they would hug each other and wipe their mouth off, like, I'll be so upset. Thank you, beautiful people. All right, you too. Oh, I love seeing my people. I really love seeing my people. That's a whole family of my people. Yeah, family was everything to me. I was the one that always had the dinners I love dinners. I would be like, come to my house, I'm having dinner. Invite everybody up. And after a while, when it got too much for me, I made it a potluck. I told them to come up. You know what I mean? Y'all come up and see me. You know? Peace, brother. So, yeah. Family. I grew up with family. It means everything. And y'all don't know, this generation, y'all don't know what y'all missing. And I understand when I say that, most people say, I ain't missing shit. Because people in their family are not working on themselves so they can be good family members. So who wants to get together with the family member that's disrespectful, that be stealing, that's always asking you for money, that is loud, that's always getting drunk, that's always fucking with the kids? You don't want that family member up. And I realized that most of those family members are doing that because they're not working on themselves. You got to fucking work on yourself. You got to work on yourself, yo. You got to work on yourself. You got to work on yourself. If you want things to change, you got to be the change that you're looking for. And for me, I'm the one in the family that works on myself. So I'm the bitch. I'm the fucked up person. Because I'm not allowing people to say what they want to say, do what the fuck they want to do, be disrespectful the way they want to be disrespectful. Nah, I got boundaries, nigga. And I ain't used to have boundaries because I used to believe that if they were your family members, they are the only ones that can cross those boundaries. Fuck that stupid shit. Once you try something and it don't work, try something else. Try something else, mother. No. You cannot come, use up all of my energy, my money, my time, and then disappear. And when I need you, you not there. Get the fuck out of here. Nope. New me, new attitude, newness of life. We not doing that shit. Prayfully ever again. Woo. We're not doing that shit prayfully ever again. Because it's just not right. Why would you even want to have a relationship like that? That's called using. You're a user. Why do you want to be a user? You're a user and abuser. And that is not cool to use and abuse nobody, especially me. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't doing that shit no more. So, as I love and honor and respect myself, those that come into my space will do the same. Or they won't be in my space. I think it's only fair. I think it's only right. So, I implore those that are in my family, those that are in my family lineage, excuse me, please work on yourselves. Because we're not ever going to be able to be family again. Better and stronger than we were before if we don't become responsible for ourselves, become responsible for our own children. My daughter told me, you their grandmother, you supposed to take care of them. Who told you that shit? Girl, they was lying. Whoever told you that, they was lying to you. Because don't nobody have no responsibility for your kids but you. You laid down and you made them kids. It's your responsibility to take care of them. And my loving, giving self was taking care of them. I was taking care of them. I was buying them clothes. My daughter would call me and tell me my grandkids needed some clothes. And I would go to the thrift store. Yes, I would. I would go right to the thrift store, buy them both of my daughters, shoes, outfits, pants, shirts, a couple of dresses, and send it right to them. Mind you, my daughter got a whole husband. I said it, you heard me. She got a whole husband. I would come visit, and this is not in the rule book or anything. It's just something that I like to do. If I come to visit you, if you invite me to your home and I take the Amtrak and I come 10 hours to visit you, I'm not coming empty-handed. I'm coming with gifts. I'm coming bearing gifts. because that just made me happy. Now, I probably am not doing that for everybody, but definitely for my children and my grandchildren. I will come bearing gifts, and then while I'm there, I will buy stuff, and then we'll get told, you ain't spending enough money. You ain't spending enough. You ain't get them nothing. You ain't spending enough money, and they would have in their hand what I just bought them. Wow, my child was telling me, since you been here, you ain't bought them nothing. Well, I just spent $100 and something on them yesterday. I just spent some money on them today, and it ain't enough for you. Oh, I get it. I get it. No, we not doing that. I spent what I wanted to spend. That's it. No more. The end. Over. Any other thing that they need, yeah. They have a mother and a stepdad. Make it happen, Captain. Make it happen, Captain. I mean, everywhere. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just talking about situations that happen in my existence, in my experience. And I realized how I had to say, no more freebies. Why is it okay for you to ask me for money, but not okay for me to ask you for money? What? Oh, because I'm on Social Security now? Oh, and that money is just given to me from the government, and so it's free for me, so it should be free for you and your husband and my great. No. I don't know. I was talking about family. So for me, it was much better for me when I was able to cut my family off. Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
No, that's okay, my love. Just wanted to say hello. Hi. How you doing, love?
I'm fine, ma'am.
That's good. You too. The dog was breaking his neck to turn around to say hi to me. That's such a beautiful thing. You know, when animals try to see you, why am I on here? I need to get on the bike lane. Because on the sidewalk, oh my God, on the sidewalk, it's but when I get on here, whee, I'm on the bike lane. When I take the bike lane, it's just like riding in a car. When I take the sidewalk, it's like by the time I get to the corner, I'm like, God damn. Shake like a malt shake. Shake like a salt shake. I'm getting shaken like a salt shaker. So, unfortunately, both my daughter and my son don't call me, don't talk to me. You know, my son calls periodically, and when he does, I accept his phone calls because I'm just so excited to hear from him and that he thought about me, even for a second. Wow, it's a wonderful thing. It's crazy because I was as an attentive mother as I possibly could be, being a single mom and not having any kind of family help with my children. I had to work 15 to 14 hours. Well, I chose to work 15 and 14 hours so I could be able to sustain the kind of lifestyle that I believed I and my kids deserve. You know, we had the house in the cul-de-sac. We had the little car that I bought for us to get around where we needed to go, and we lived nice. You know, I did work a lot. I did work a lot. But my kids went to school, and then when they homeschooled, yeah, I did work a lot. And Lord only knows what they was doing. And while I was at work and they was homeschooling, even though I was the type of parent that had the type of job where I could put my clients on hold and go home and see what was happening. Like my son broke his wrist while he was playing basketball. And when they called me, I was like, up, put all my appointments on hold. I got to take my son to the or reschedule my appointments. I got to take my son to emergency because he broke his wrist. First, my boss was like, that nigga ain't break his wrist. I don't know why I didn't believe he broke his wrist. Maybe because I never broke nothing in my life, and I don't think nobody in my family broke anything. My cousin, but she was an adult, I believe, when she broke her ankle, I think. Did she break her ankle while she was bike riding? But so I was like, he didn't break. I was like to my boss, can you go home? And he came back like, yeah, that shit broke. That shit hanging. This shit was hanging. And I stopped. I had the type of job where I could stop what I was doing. Make sure my kids were good. That they were, that they were good. I would call them and be like, what y'all want to eat. They would let me know. Back then, I was definitely a fast food junkie, but I can actually say the fast food back then, I don't think was fast food. Was I filming myself the whole time with the camera up on me like that? I'm driving. I ain't even looking at myself. But fast food back then was good. Kentucky Fried Chicken used to be good as fuck. Oh my God, the food used to be so good. Not so much now. And you would know because of, the different era. I tasted it then, I tasted it now. Don't taste the same. None of this food tastes the same. But I made sure that they ate well. I did spoil them. They were spoiled. Because I like nice things, and I did spoil my kids. They could call me and ask me for anything for dinner, and I would be like, all right, I'm leaving. And, I would tell them whatever time it was I was leaving. And I would put my clients under the dryer. And then I would put my stuff under the dryer. My client under the dryer. And then I would definitely go home and buy my kids whatever it is they ask me for. If one asked me for one thing and the other one asked me for something else, I had a car, and the fast food places were right adjoint to each other. So I would go to McDonald's for one, Kentucky Fried Chicken for the other. If they wanted whatever it is they wanted, I'd make sure I get it for. They were spoiled. I really can say that my kids were spoiled. And now that I'm an adult, I'm gonna go down this way. Now that I'm grown and they're able just to love on their mother, they both are so disgusted with me. So I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to them to make them hate me so much, not want to be around me, not want my kids to be around me. I really don't think I did anything. I really don't think they love themselves. And they didn't have present fathers. They didn't have present family. They had friends, but I don't know how, amazing or unamazing their friends were to them. I don't know. And I ain't trying to figure it out. It's not my job. They grown now. They can figure it out. And whatever it is, we can work on it or not. It's important for me to live the best life that I possibly can live for me. I put in the work. I was a mother and a father. I was not only there for my kids, but I was there for my brothers. I was there for my brother's children. I did the best I could to keep the family loving on each other, respecting each other, honoring each other. And maybe that's why I got so much resentment, I always would go out and get nice apartments, got a house. I was the first one to get a house. And, and even though everybody seemed disgusted with me, it gave them the motivation to go do the same thing. As soon as my brother left my house on one Thanksgiving, I invited everybody down. No, not Thanksgiving, 4th of July. I invited everybody down to visit me, to see my new house, and yeah. It has been my dream to keep the family together, and I try. But you can't make people do what they don't want to do or what they're not interested in. You can only do the best you can do. So I'm just gonna keep growing, keep edifying my life. Everybody has their own life now to be responsible for. So I send everyone love and light, and I hope they're doing amazing with their life and life's journey. I hope they learn to be good people, good to themselves, and good to those that come into their space. You deserve it. You deserve it. But if you think you don't, then you don't. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. I'm trying to think, what can I do in this moment? Have ice cream at home in the refrigerator. Okay, so when I'm gonna go upstairs and then I'm gonna come back